Hello everyone and welcome back to Running It Back with Defect, because I have been having a little bit of a rough go trying to get Ascension 10 to work, but I guess that's what what max difficulty is. Let's see if I can. That's insane. All right. Um, if elites drop extra rare card rewards, so I want to try and get. Do I do that? Or... Yeah, because this guy leads to a double. I guess I could also take a look at that path. I can see if I can get... dead. Alright, that's going to be annoying, because I'm probably just not going to have a ton of gold. But there I can just full block, because of the bonus. Alright. There we go. This is a slightly smoother start. Do I want boot sequence? Having some block on the initial turn is good. I'll see if I have enough cash to remove my... I probably won't have enough cash to remove my debt come the shop, but I can at least try. Nine, alright, that works. Am I gonna go a hailstorm angle this time? Sure. I would like my debt gone, please, and I will just not look at anything so I won't be sad. That's awesome. Let's go here and see what we get. Let's see where that hits. That is insane. Getting that to work was awesome. Alright. None of those are ice, but having some weak is probably very important. Take some cash. Alright, let's jam our face into two elites. We're only 5 minutes in. It's probably going to only go really wrong. What do you have? Splash is going to be super useful, I think. Not going to be able to play Guiding Star again, but I was able to at least make it further into the deck. Bone shards just doesn't work. Yeah, for bone shards to work, I need the summon Asti, and I do not have access to him as defect. Wait, actually, a rare card reward. Genetic algorithm is crazy. Do I want any of those ones? Nope. Gorget is also great. Oh man, this guy is bad news. I do not like him because he says you can only play one skill per turn. Which generally is means you're gonna get hit for quite a bit of damage, especially with the little bomb guys. I say that you'd usually take damage, as I'm just not taking much. Strike. There we go. Remembered to compact. Okay, that's how we'd. Do I don't need the extra. Actually, Tempest might be nice because I can do that. 13 covers all but 2 with Gorget. Drink this. Alright. Now I've got a lot of light. And I'm full blocking again. Okay. Not sure if going for the weak would have been better, but I did want the opportunity to get the genetic algorithm off while I could. Tempest just takes them out. Alright. What do we have? Echo form and hyper. We'll come back to that. Okay, I want the frost. I think we take echo form. Heal up. Alright, we have oddly smooth stone, which is good for defense. Echo form, cool. Safe turn to get it off. Echo form copies the first card I play each turn, which is wonderful. I think I just went for too much block there and could have gotten away with a strike, but that's okay. Double hailstorm. Okay. 18 defense. Now he's weakened. I still have ice. Perfect. Okay, do I want bulk up, leap, or nothing? think I take bulk up. As much as I like having orbs. Let's draw first. That covers the block. Alright, this is a smooth-ish. I think we just eat 18 to just get our echo form off. I don't think we want... Yeah. Thinks that we lost the shadow orb, but... I think we just want as much damage into this guy as possible for right now. I want this to go off, and then that takes him down. Okay, that's wonderful. Do I get another genetic algorithm? Because I don't have any zero cost cards right now. Yeah, I think we get another genetic algorithm. Then I skip there. Now we heal up. Now the Longevin Monarch is going to be interesting. We get that off, and then we just wait. We do play bulk up, and again we just wait. Now we have our echo form. And now he's awake. Let's draw, I guess. Block, and then punch. There we go. Double dual cast here's a lot of good damage. Get all those out of the way. You don't have any ice for Hailstorm currently. That's okay. Double null again. Yeah, he's mean because he takes away your strength and dexterity, so it makes things a whole lot harder to do damage. However, the Echo Form doubling shadows worked really, really well. I think we can get away with machine learning. Let's get the extra energy is going to be very good. Alright, let's see how many weeks can I Alright, I think this line for the shop is probably going to be good. And then I can split to either one of those has bonfires. So I guess we'll take it slow and see what we get. Alright, so we do full block there. Oh, we full block him so he gets stunned. We take 2, which is not the most fun. I think I saved this particular genetic algorithm for a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's why I shouldn't have done that, because I would have got the echo form. This one I burn. We can play Hailstorm. Oh, that will take him out. And just defend. Alright. If I exhausted a card this turn, do I exhaust? I can exhaust the genetic algorithms. That's about it. Yeah, so this is interesting because it makes everything very, very silly. Do I actually take Sculpting Strike because it can narrow down stuff? I think I do. I take Sculpting Strike so that way I can narrow down what I want to... Here we're going to grab the Polonus Core so we get more cards. Alright. Machine learning. Bulk up, loot sequence. Okay. Should have drawn first so I didn't accidentally lose Echo Form again. How do we want to handle this? Okay. So 11. And that's full blocking. Cool. Them being weak help. Okay, now there's only the one. Hailstorm. Punch. Punch. Make sure that that gets used. I think you just do that. Genetic algorithm takes care of that, and I know I'm losing those, but that's okay because it's just one guy with 5. Okay, that works. With bulk up, I think that is going to go really, really well. I don't really want to trade any of these. I think the Gorget is the worst because I have because I have the because I have boot sequence, I don't think not having Gorget is okay. Skill what I want. Yeah, you betrayed me, Hidden Gem, in the last recording. You might be incredibly strong, but I did not have a good time with you in my deck. Alright. So now though I can go here. Do I want machine learning to be innate? Or do I want to try and get closer to Echo? I think improving bulk up is going to be a good idea. Alright. I think I want to save Mazalith's gift for the boss or for a later one. I guess we could bonk your face. Can you do that? That was certainly an interesting turn. I think that's probably all fine. Do I want double bulk up? Not really. This twice is going to go great. And then that can be ethereal and go away. And double null will finish you off. Alright. Data disk is amazing. Wisp. As much as funny as that is, we're taking Spinner and we're going to go improve Spinner and it's going to be wonderful. So we're going to go here. That's going to upgrade it and we are going to channel Glass. Alright. Loop sequence. Machine learning. So that's 12. And we'll get rid of a basic strike. Get powers in and do that since we're weakened. To make sure we die less, weaken the guy in the back. Okay, I know I've just kind of been quietly focusing, but after a few runs of this, I know that it's been a little tough. Do I dual cast to just explode all of them? Alright, in theory I can... Oh, they just died. Alright, I was going to say, in theory I can do 9 next turn. Do I go for Seance to just clear out statuses? Or do, I think I go for Offer. That's certainly interesting. God, I wish I had enough for the 10. That would be great. Let's grab a power potion, and then I think we can take B guy. That's all right. Let's see what we have here. Storm and sit. Oh, right, that played it twice. Okay, so offering... Okay, so next turn that will go to 30. Okay, so next turn that goes to 27 and we'll deal 50. Yeah, so I think we just sit. Of course. We will get it next turn, and then that will be lethal with dual cast. Alright. All of that is amazing. Okay, I guess we'll just grab adrenaline. That's going to be very useful. Alright, and now we've got a giant crab. Alright. Let's see what we have in terms of cards. We'll just do boot sequence. We'll save the big genetic algorithm for later. Yeah, bulk up is going to be important. And turning to face this so we don't take tons of damage. Getting Echo Form down would have been really good for next turn. Jeez. Do I have it? I have nothing that draws. Okay. I don't think I need zap anymore. Alright, let's see if I can... I think I do need to drop Echo Form and face you, and then that is an amount of defense. Yeah, with this we can live. We do this twice. Get rid of that. Okay, 38 block is plenty. Alright, I think we're kind of in the clear. Okay, that's 24. Alright, that was a huge turn. Go us. Modded at worst replaces itself. Hello. We are going to make that one, that draws. That and that all draw for free things. So that way we can find our Echo Form better, and then we can find more rare card rewards. Do I want you late shop? It's door maker and then queen. Okay, so I need a non-zero amount of slop in my deck, which it probably already has. Okay. Weakening you takes a huge chunk of damage off. And then, so that's 15, 24. Yeah, 21 is not bad. Okay. Echo Form, Adrenaline. Since it doesn't happen this turn, machine learning. So that's 21. Give ourselves an extra orb slot. Some defense. I don't think we need to offering this turn. Do we double up? No, we double Celestial Might. And singular bulk up, and then sure, extra orb slot. Alright, that works. casual 100 block. Alright. Don't think I need any of those. Actually, you know what? We are going to enchant this with sharp 2. I think that's going to be useful. I don't want to duplicate my deck. Is Golden Axe going to... Does Golden Axe work with this, or do I want... I think I just trigger extra orbs. We can try fighting a 300 HP dummy. This seems pretty reasonable. Boot sequence, echo form, bulk up. Let's go. Here. No. Offering. I think. Okay, well. Oh well. Humiliation has been administered. That's okay. I guess we get bulk up back upgraded again. Making everybody weak to start with is good. Boot sequence. Bulk up. No. Let's see what adrenaline has for me. Not echo form. So echo form is in the last 4. Like a good card. And spinner. There we go. And everything will get reshuffled. And we're in good shape. That dual cast the Shadow Orb. And throw some punches. That works. That's 34 even with weak. Ouch. Do that to make that stronger. Alright, that's good to have. Um, um, as funny as... Do I want to turn my attacks into giant rocks? I don't think so. And I don't really think Doom is going to do anything. Doormaker is going to be interesting. Let's get that out of there. Probably should have offering to try and go for Echo Form. Yeah, I'll take the one to take 40 and get 40 damage off there. Let's just throw some cards and at this guy. Alright. There we go. Essence of Darkness. Alright. Actually, this could be really useful against the Queen as well. Neither of them really have statuses, so I guess we go Cool-Headed plus to draw 2. Here we go. And we'll just let that ride out. Cool. Now we have Echo Form. Guess we play modded twice. Get rid of a regular strike. I wish I had something that, like, created more than just, like, souls. Do I genetic algorithm here? Yeah, I think I just genetic algorithm to make sure that's all taken care of. Essence of Darkness is going to be huge. Also, all of the glass orbs, those are going to be huge. Get genetic algorithm off. And then, there we go. I don't think I need any of those. We just go after another elite. It's these guys. Alright, last shot for Echo Form. No. Our full blocking. Do that and then punch you in the back because you hurt. The guy in the back does a surprising amount of damage, even though he's not like the super buff guy. Okay, so this stinks, but we've got to get that off. His Echo Form is our deck. Wow, they're doing of damage. Dual cast. There we go. Alright, now not everything is ethereal anymore. Alright. I will take the 5 max HP, the T set. I think I grab Adaptive Strike just so I don't run out of stuff against Doormaker. Alright, we are fully healed. And now we have Adaptive Strike running into Doormaker. Alright. Okay, we want bulk up. And machine learning. Do I just wait on those? I think I wait on those for Doormaker. Okay, so here's our Echo Form. Here's our genetic algorithm. Okay, we can't draw. Which kind of stinks. We can at least full block for now. I guess we'll just dual cast and get all that out of there. Okay. Go modded. Right, because that's twice. Spinner. Make sure that it gets out there. Defend. Honestly, that's probably really good for this. And then I think actually adrenaline is good to play here because I can't draw cards on one of the phases. Do I want Doormaker to be weakened 6 turns? Yes. And we do that because it would exhaust anyway, and punching him once is not the biggest part. Okay. Adaptive strike twice. Get Hailstorm out of the way. And that's okay that I didn't use the draw there. Okay, this seems like a pretty stable Doormaker fight. If I do this, I will lose all of my energy. I think I'm going to lose most of my energy regardless of what I do, so I should probably just block. Let's get a Frost in play for Hailstorm and all sorts of stuff. Honestly, I don't think I really need modded anymore. That's free because it goes to the discard. I did not realize that I just didn't block. Okay. Now onto the Queen. I don't have any potions, but I have Echo Form. Offering up machine learning for extra cards. I guess we put modded in there as well, and sure, Hailstorm to make sure that all of the powers are out. Do I go? I think I have to do null because this one would be bound, and that would be very bad. Because it would not trigger a second time, I don't think. Ah, there's bulk up. Okay. Ordering was not perfect, but and also I probably wanted to try and force a double bulk up, but that's okay. Getting a regular strike out of there is fine. Alright, that's just the Queen. Not that that's going to be trivial, because she hits that hard. She hits for 45. Now that's only 30, which is not bad. Oh, this has been so tense. I've been so quiet like this entire time, probably. We'll do that to get a soul in the pile, and we'll get a regular strike out of there. Okay, now that she's doing a strength buff, here we go. Okay, back to the 45. Do I have a genetic algorithm in there? I do. This draws 2. Twice, guaranteed. Oh, she just... How did she... Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize that she was dead. Oh man, that was my first Ascension 10. Whoa. I wasn't even paying attention to her health. I was just focusing on that last genetic algorithm. I know my commentary was probably me just sitting in silence and focusing, but my goodness, what a run. The joke is just 4 more to go, but hopefully you enjoyed the defect run. Wow, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you had a great time. Let me just go over to the run history real quick. For the last part. Does it say for character stats? Okay, it doesn't say anything there, but I have unlocked all the ascensions. Not perfect in terms of win-losses, but defect is my first one to Ascension 10. There's the deck artifacts and seed. Whoa. That was crazy. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I just said that twice, but man, this was fun. Get learning Slay the Spire 2 and figuring everything out to be able to beat it on Ascension 10 with defect. That was a ton of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. If I think, as I said last time, if you'd like to see more Slay the Spire 2, let me know. And hopefully I will catch you in the next video. Have an amazing day. See ya!